Okay, looks like we are live. So Brad, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for the text this morning.
Things are going crazy on us, so I wanted to get more information for myself and, of course, anyone else watching.
Right.
So right now, tell me, tell everyone a little bit about yourself and tell them what you're doing right now proactively to try to, keep loans going forward right now.
Sure. So Brad Burdette, I'm with Guild Mortgage. I've been in the mortgage business total for about 14 or 15 years now. I've been through similar situations, lived through the 08, 09 crazy times. The housing market crash back then. This is not a housing market crash right now, but I've been through those crazy times. But 15 years in the business, and to kind of jump into what we're seeing market wide, it's a very fluid situation, Drew. Changes are coming down, but we're still busy. We're actually having a banner month this month, and it looks like next month's going to be a great month. But there are some changes and things that are coming into play, and we could jump into the whole technical aspect of this. That would take an hour, and maybe that's something you and I can talk about on our next one that we do. And we could pull little parts and pieces out of it. But what I'm telling people now today is we're still here. We're still closing loans. We're still very busy. We're still doing things the way that we were doing for the most part. Obviously, with some people losing their jobs, being furloughed, being put on leave, whatever it may be, those are presenting some challenges for us right now. But we do know there will be some additional changes down the road, but we'll deal with them and move on. And I honestly believe, Drew, that my industry and your industry, that we're an important part and piece of all of this. And if we stay strong and continue to do what we can do to serve our customers and our clients, then we will help the economy ourselves. So I think it's very important that people don't get distracted. If you're trying to buy a home, trying to refinance a home, trying to sell a home, you still can do that during these times right now.
I was actually surprised. I've been doing a little bit of research on the MLS just to see what's taking place.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, the contracts are still moving to closed. So I was really surprised. I thought we'd have, a pent up pending and just sit there for a while, but things are still closing. But one of the reasons I'm talking to you is I think you're going to see things get stuck in the pipeline a little bit before me. So that's why I want to make certain I understand any changes taking place. And sounds like Guild's doing a great job of getting these things closed right now.
We are. And Guild has been around since 1960. So Guild has lived through many challenges. There have been several economic and housing challenges since 1960. And so Guild's differently positioned. It's a family-owned company. It's been around for a long time, positioned well financially. We're a seller servicer. Our servicing platform is huge. J.D. Power rated us one of the top servicers in the country recently, and we've had some distinction of being a top servicer for a while through J.D. Power. But it's great for us to be here at Guild. So what we're focused on, even though we know there's changes out there and happening for other folks, we're focused on just doing business for our customers and our referral partners right now.
And right now, what are you seeing as far as how long it takes to get from time of contract to closing?
Right now, we're still inside of our 30 days. We are very heavy on the purchase side. I would imagine in the high 90% nationwide, but I know here the high 90% of our business is purchase business. So we're a relationship-based company, right? So we deal with consumers, but most of our business is done with real estate agents like yourself. Mm-hmm. And so we know how important it is to get those things closed on time. So we're still inside that 30-day mark for closings.
Okay, great. And I understand appraisals now, are they allowing drive-bys right now?
Yeah, so it really depends. Yes, they are. But if the homeowner will allow the appraiser to come inside, obviously, let's let the appraiser inside. Let's let them get their job done the right way. If there's an issue with the appraiser going inside, then we can tackle that problem and can look at doing an exterior only appraisal. But right now I'm still seeing, I'd say probably 35 to 45% of my borrowers in the last couple of days that we've ordered appraisals for, the appraisers are still getting inside. And if we can let that happen, and if it's okay for the seller, then we'd like for that to happen.
Okay. Now, two of the things that I've been hearing other realtors have problems with.
Okay.
One is rate locks. I've heard a couple of scenarios at closing, the rate locks were more than they expected, and they didn't have the funds to get it closed. Have you seen that on your side?
No, and it confuses me a little bit, and I apologize. I'm wondering if it's extensions on the rate locks that they weren't. I'm not sure. I'm confused, to be honest with you. If the lot changes and the borrower has to be charged more for it, then that has to be disclosed to the borrower in a specific time frame before the borrower can close. So, depending on the scenario, either way, the borrower has to be notified about that. So I'll not answer that question because I'm not sure exactly what that means. So,
okay, let me ask it a different way.
Okay.
So there's going to be some contracts, obviously, that get delayed.
Sure.
So, like, typically rate locks around 30 days.
Right.
Anything Guild's doing to try to be a little more proactive? Like, what happens, because we may have an extra 10, 15 day period. Sure. What would happen if it's a 45-day closing?
Then there's not going to be any additional cost to the borrower. When we lock our purchase loans right now, at the minimum, what we're instructed to lock is a 45-day lock, and that's a safeguard, and that's at no extra cost to the borrower. The 30-day and the 45 days exactly the same. So,
yep, very good. And about the other thing, the employment verification.
Yeah. You want me to answer some questions about that, right? So, and I'm saying that because it's different, a little different today than it was. We still have to verify employment right up to the very end, right? Okay. And I'm smiling because it's been great.
Oh, I think we got frozen.